Kenta has made a notable effort in his transformation, losing 2 kilos in a single week and now preparing by gathering new clothes. His motivation stems from an upcoming meeting in 2 weeks with the peers who used to mock him. He hopes that being seen in a photograph with Saku and his friends will project an image of belonging. Welcome back to Chitose Ramune in a Water Bottle Episode 3 review. During this period in school, Kenta was confronted with the question, why is someone like you associating with Saku and the others? Additionally, Yua was criticized for being too plain as a companion. Atomu, who is persistently antagonized Saku, is revealed to be Saku's former opponent from the prefectural tournament finals, a sport that reportedly abandoned with ease. Saku, however, asserts that Kenta is a merely normal friend and that he retains the autonomy to choose his companions. Atomu, in return, admonishes Kenta not to burden Saku. Saku shows a strong sense of responsibility, privately worrying about Kenta falling or getting hurt. After school, Saku gave tips to Kenta to chin up, be yourself, but feels that it wasn't enough to be the man he wants to be. Saku grapples with the weight of responsibility for the impending outcome, contemplating the possibility of Kenta sustaining an irreparable injury on the day of the decisive encounter. Haru interjects, urging Saku to offer assistance if he has the time. When questioned about his departure from baseball, Saku curtly responds, "I hated having a shaved head." Haru, however, challenges Saku's casual dismissal, emphasizing the depth of Saku's previous commitment to baseball. She initiates a basketball match, demanding Saku reveal the true cause of his despondency. After a basketball match where Haru defeats him and was asked to buy foods, Saku is left to reflect after buying food. Haru later imparts a lesson about a coach role to trust and support their players, while ultimately the responsibility for success or failure lies within the individual. As the brightest star illuminates the night sky, Saku and Haru shares a moment on a swing before the evening fades away. That night, Yuzuki called up, which takes a sweet romantic turn. Yuzuki boldly proposes, "Would you like to be my lover?" To which Saku responds with a seemingly unrelated query about the type of bra hook, back or front. The day of reckoning arrives swiftly. Kenta's soul's aspiration is for others to perceive his transformation. Atomu instigates a challenge involving a football game, and Saku instructs Kenta to position himself at the goalpost. Kenta attempts a shot, misses, tumbles, and becomes the subject of laughter. Nevertheless, Saku, undeterred, engages in a game of soccer with everyone, including Kenta. Saku scores a goal with an impressive overhead kick, and despite their loss, he performs bunny hops as a form of self-imposed penance with his friends. Overhearing Saku remarks later, "It's all Kenta's fault. He's such an intense guy." Kenta laments, "I'm just a supporting act after all." Kenta further articulates that for individuals like them, physical education is a source of torment. Saku, in a moment of introspection, apologizes, acknowledging his actions as bullying. Kenta then departs the scene, while Saku, despite his optimism for Kenta's future, resigns himself to the reality of their diverging paths. Yuko observes that genuine kindness often remains imperceptible to the recipient, a phenomenon she has witnessed since childhood. The narrative concludes with a smile and the affirmation, "You will never change forever," yet leaves an lingering sense of unresolved possibilities. Overall, this is a powerful and poignant episode. Kenta's physical transformation is impressive, but his journey remains a heartbreaking look at the struggle for self-worth against the weight of past reputation. The raw apology and their subsequent parting promise a significant shift in the dynamic, leaving fans deeply invested in where their separate paths will lead. What are your thoughts on this episode thus far? Please comment below. See you next video. Until then, goodbye.